In a galaxy far, far away, there lived a man cast a legend by the very people he protected to once again save the universe from complete and utter obliteration. Wearing a suit of armor compromised completely out of Teflon-coated kitchen cookware and accompanied by a digitalized blue wench whom often provided him with information less relevant than those weird autofills you see in Google search, and as almost always more annoying than Clippy in Microsoft Word. In fact, you would probably pick Clippy over this pixelized blue piece of trash. He set out to defeat Earth's most feared enemy, the Flood. An enemy that resembles middle school cafeteria-grade mashed potatoes and can infect, consume, and control its subjects. Against all odds, the Master Chief succeeded, and the galaxy as we once knew it was safe. Or so we thought. Enter Halo 5 Guardians, a story about a Spartan hunting down another Spartan. A Spartan who was the original Spartan but is being chased by Spartans of a lesser caliber. Said Spartan stands at a whopping 6'10" and weighs in at a staggering 500 million pounds. In fact, he's so heavy that if you took off his armor, one would expect to find your mother. His legs so powerful they resemble steel beams. Unfortunately, jet fuel won't melt these steel beams, baby. Humanity finds itself plagued with destruction caused by enemy Forerunner robots left over from yet another failed Michael Bay Transformers movie. Yeah, we're talking about you, Optimus Prime. Unfortunately, humanity appears to have been abandoned by their beloved protector, and the only hope lies in the hands of the remnants of a cringeworthy, outright terrible, poorly scripted Halo miniseries that I would rather get teabagged for 24 hours straight than watch that repulsive piece of trash ever again. You know him as Spartan Locke, but everyone else knows him as that black guy from that one movie or something like that. His mission? Hunt down the Master Chef and defeat him in the most dire cookout competition this galaxy has ever seen. Locke thought he would wow the competition by whipping up an avoir les deux pieds dans les mines sabu, but was tragically defeated when the Master Chef made the most divine Krabby Patty the judges had ever tasted. Just kidding, that isn't the plot of this game. In fact, I made all that shit up. The real story is that the Master Chief has gone rogue, and it's believed that he is the one responsible for the Forerunner-related attacks seen across many human colonies as of recently. Despite his rather lackluster acting career, Mike Coulter, Spartan Locke, is sent out to bring the Chief back. They first hunt down Dr. Halsey, the one responsible for the creation of that really shitty voice activation lady you have to speak to in case you're one of those plebeians that actually owns a Windows phone. Cortana. Somewhere along the way you find Halsey, and you realize that you just missed the Master Chief. And after an agonizing 8 to 12 hours of gameplay where you consistently always just miss the Master Chief, you finally reach the end of the game where you once again just miss the Master Chief. You realize that the Chief isn't trying to destroy humanity, but instead he's trying to save it. He's trying to save it by redeeming the Halo universe from its last installation, the Master Chief Collection. We promise it won't take us 5 weeks to get the matchmaking up and running this time, guys. After a long and rather arduous cutscene, Cortana is brought back to life. Chief takes off his helmet to reveal that he's actually Jaden Smith and asks the player extremely penetrating existential questions like, how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? Leaving Halo 5's players with an overwhelming sense of confusion as well as a profound sense of introspection. Halsey gets a prosthetic arm, and Agent Locke still remains the useless filler character he was always meant to be. Well, that does it, guys. Thank you for watching, and join me next time for when we analyze Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer. Unfortunately, that video won't come out until weeks after the game's release, since we'll all be stuck in matchmaking lobbies wondering why the game developer would ever release a game so fundamentally broken. See you guys next time.